Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. This just dropped today about the Division 2 Crossroads patch. It's getting ready to come back out, so I wanted to get a quick video out about some information on here for those of you who may not be able to see it. So we're just going to go through this really quickly. I don't want to make this very, very long. So Crossroads will give agents the opportunity to uncover the truth behind Sokolov's of his plans, right? So we knew about that. So here comes the content. We're going to have the Battle for Brooklyn DLC that's dropping tomorrow. We're going to have new modifiers. The global modifiers are going to be hardcore. And then we have the gain 3 attribute scores. You have firearms, stamina, and electronics. So if anybody remembers from Division 1, that was some of the categories that were used. I'm not going to go through all of this. I will leave a link to this information in the description. But we're going to go through all this. We're going to have new active modifiers, new passive modifiers. We're looking at hostile countermeasures, marking effects, and they have also changed some of the manhunts around. The seasonal journey's been rebuilt as well, so that journey missions 4, 5, and 6 now unlock simultaneously after you complete mission 3. You can now tackle these missions in any order, which is perfect. Each mission, of course, is themed based on firearms, stamina, or electronics. 4 to 6, you have 2 objectives each to unlock the respective attribute-based passives. We'll have to look into that more tomorrow when I get active on it. And then mission 6 will unlock your hybrid passives. And we have, like I said, I'll put this, I'm not going to go through all the details, but we have new exotic weapons. It has the talent Pacan. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it stacks up 75% of your magazine size up to 4 stacks. So that's going to be I think it's going to be interesting for laying bullets into something, right? We have the new nimble holster with the talent bob and weave. I'm not sure how this is going to work out. It gives you repairs, but it's red core with crit chance and damage. So that's going to be interesting. We have the new measured assembly gear set, the Eminence Armaments brand set, new weapons. So we have the LUD or LUD, I think it's LUD, receive 40% weapon damage when no skills are deployed or on cooldown. So that's going to be an interesting one. And it's on a SOCOM Mark 16. So I like that. So anyway, I'm not going to go through all of this. That's the perfect streamline one. The Master Climax mission. So when we complete the mission, you'll get this exotic Tinkerer mask. So as long as your primary weapons, so if you look at this, if your primary and secondary weapon are not exotic or named, right? So just base weapons like Carbine 7, Honey Badger, that kind of thing, and of the same type, the secondary weapon's talent will also be applied to the primary weapon. Doesn't apply to talents that include weapon swapping. Doesn't apply if the primary and secondary weapon have the same talent. So that's going to be very interesting. So they've done some onboarding features, so milestone builds and the new level 40 builds. So they'll get milestone caches at levels 8, 15, 25, and 35. It includes a strong weapon, some gear pieces that work well together, and it's just encouraging players to experiment with their synergy in their loadout structure. Equipping the gear triggers quick explanations that highlight how pieces work together, so that's pretty cool. We're looking at, so the seasonal journey objectives can now be progressed while playing in co-op, so that's awesome. Season XP rewards for all living world activities, main missions, and game modes have been increased by 85%. That's insane. The biggest changes everybody was talking about is the scavenging points change. So that scavenging points is changed because everything's shared across all characters now. So you have one pool of scavenging points. So now what they've done, if you're doing the scavenging points on the one character, it's changing the totals. So E-credits, instead of being 11,500, you're getting 34,500. Same with ceramics, 100 to 300, polycarbonate, 100 to 300, steel, 100 to 300, carbon fiber, 75 to 225. Same for electronics and titanium. Printer filaments, that's a big one, going from 15 to 45. Shade calibration 1 to 3. Field recon data 2 to 6. Those are big shifts. It also states here that we understand this is a big shift. That's why everybody is going to receive a one-time grant of 100% of your previously earned scavenging points that one character would get, and it's based on your shade levels. So you can spin them how you want, basically. We already knew about the level 40 boost. Let's see here. Other changes. They fixed the issue with the combat medic talent on Birdie's quick fix exotic backpack that wasn't working as intended, which is great. Fixed the issue with agents being unable to open caches when their inventory is full. That's awesome as well. Fixed the issue with mortars in the climax mission for Year 6 Season 3, dealing full damage through props in Beat 4 and Beat 7, hitting players below with both the explosion and poison cloud. That's a good change too. Fixed the issue with the exotic skin textures not loading properly on the apparel tab of the inventory. The one thing I don't see here is them talking about if they fixed the skin on the Scorpio yet. So I don't see that in here anywhere. Season pass, I won't go over that because you guys can read that. But this gives you an idea of the season pass gain, premium credits, that thing. They also have a one-time offer bundle here, which you get this mask if you purchase it. So anyway, I think that's it. I'm pretty excited for it. I hope everybody is going to enjoy the new changes. And like I said, I will put a link to this down in the description. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Enjoyed the video, and we will see you out on the field.